my 50th year, me and my brother Sloan decided we'd go on a road trip to the largest arcade in the world. Because I got this machine from the kids, which is my favourite game, Galaxian, thought I'd do a pilgrimage to play the full-size game and try and get my highest score and get 10 flags, which means I'll get a big red flag with the number 10 on it, and I've never done it before.
Evelyn! Evelyn! I think I'm ready.
What?
I have arrived in Canada. Sloan. This isn't the start of the road trip. No, it's not. This is just heading to Niagara Falls. It's a beautiful scenery. If you like highways. And yeah. I have something like life is a highway. Life is a roller coaster. Would you believe it? Oh, sorry. This is great footage, by the way. Folk are gonna love this. Oh wow!
Yeah. Zero's falling off again.
Welcome back, everyone. This is our 200th episode.
We're supposed to be driving to Lacona today.
Supposed to be.
But there's been a slight issue with me getting into America. The forms that we filled out, usually they're done in 2 hours, but it could take up to 72 hours, and it looks as if it's taking a little bit longer. And we've got no idea what the process is and how long it's going to take, so we're now aimlessly driving for me to get socks and pants. Just a quick disclaimer, I haven't shit myself. What is this place?
This is Bass Pro.
Aye, so it's a huge big shop that sells guns and camouflage gear, fishing gear, tents.
The full story is we applied for the ESTA because Jodie's a non-US citizen. You need to move that phone down because you're basically like this. No, you need to move it down. There you go. It asks you all these personal questions, like what's your social media accounts and all these kind of crazy things. Once we filled that in and then said, okay, it could take between 2 hours and 72 hours. And of course we're leaving supposedly today, but right now we're sitting in Bass Pro.
Killing time till about 2 hours.
Exactly, yeah. And also you need new underwear.
Which is, yeah.
Which is a genuine
I've got a
concern.
feeling this is instead about Galaxian, it's going to be about me buying underwear.
We're going to go to Giant Tiger and get you sorted.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the story really. We're just kind of killing time. Basically, what I think our stay over in Laconia is probably going to be a bogey. We're going to not be able to stay there.
We're going to do the trip backwards, basically. Instead of going to Laconia first, go to Boston first and then Laconia.
Do the trip backwards, exactly.
Operation Pants complete.
Jody decided that he needed a bit of practice, so our first try was to get Galaxian for the Xbox. After numerous password attempts and for some reason a EULA, we got in. But all was not as it seemed.
There we go. This could be the closest way. That is not proper Galaxian.
The concentration in the face.
Wait, don't video this.
One more, you can do it.
Turns out that the Xbox version seemed to be an emulation of the NES cart rather than the arcade version. Time to see if we could brave the weather and find a real arcade machine. Spoilers, we couldn't find a Galaxian, but we did find a Galaga.
Bit of an update.
We've had an email saying that the picture wasn't good enough on the passport that was sent, so we've sent another one, a scanned image. So hopefully today, apart from this bloody weather.
And a developing nor'easter. This major storm will have multiple threats with it. Heavy.
We got the travel approval to enter the US, and despite that warning from the Weather Channel, we scraped off the car and set off on our epic journey. First to Boston, and then onward to Laconia and Fun Spot.
Someone's got a big spot in his face, he doesn't want to be filmed, which is unfortunate because we're making a film. Anyway, we are on the road, baby, finally. Road trip has started. We'll just try to drive out of the snow now, which is not easy because it's surrounding us. But we're on the road now, we're in America, we'll get through customs. All good. Finally. We're doing the trip backwards like we said earlier. So instead of going to the arcade, we're going to Boston first. We're going to get there about 7:15 tonight, and then get a bite to eat, hunker down. Day in Boston tomorrow, and then on the way back we're going to the arcade. So we're doing the trip backwards now. So at least it's still happening. Sloan got his money back for his hotel yesterday. All good so far. So we've got 7.25 hours in the car, 6.5 hours in the car, something like that. What is it?
Yes.
6.5 hours in the car. So yeah, let's do this. Stopping for a bit, getting some petrol. Setting our first feet in American soil. This is exciting. Arby's. Oops.
Sorry.
Thanks.
A bucket of Coke.
The road conditions got worse the further east we travelled. We had no sooner hit the Massachusetts state lines when that nor'easter that was promised had arrived, and I made the decision to cut the journey short for the night. At the next service station, I called the nearest hotel we could find, a Quality Inn. I asked them to hold the room, and we set off back on the highway to the next exit.
Keep going round.
So we started off in Niagara Falls, and we travelled all through here, past the Finger Lakes, all the way over to here, and then eventually through Albany, and then that's where we are just now. Okay, now what we now need to do is get to Boston. That's our next destination. Well, after a good sleep,
Me and Sloan are ready for action again. Want me to do my side? Yeah, you get in the car, I'll do this. Back in the road. Road's looking pretty clear, much clearer, much lighter. It was looking like Millennium Falcon getting into hyperspace last night. So yeah, we're back on the road to Boston. Which is this? Yeah. Right, great. Good news, we're back on the road. Here we go. We've got sunshine. We've got blue skies, guys. Blue skies. Here's our room. It's pretty old. Nice painting. One bed, two bed. Nice featured ceiling. TV. Kitchen. Toilet. I hope you didn't hear that. Someone's in there. So this is an interesting feature inside the wardrobe here. You have a view of the outside.
That's interesting. And heaters.
Excellent.
So if you get cold in the night, you open up the heater door.
If you get too warm, you open up the wardrobe door.
And close it. You just close it, and then you keep the heat in there.
Ideal.
That's right.
Perfect. Cheers, Sloan.
Cheers, maybe Boston, eventually.
We hadn't eaten that day and figured that if we're going to get a couple of pints, we should probably get some food.
In an American bar, in a very American city, in Boston.
Finishing up our delicious meal, Jody had spotted an arcade machine along the wall across from our booth. Galaxian. He had to have a go.
I have no idea. No, the film that they're doing in LA. So here it is. It's Casey Affleck and Matt Damon are doing The Instigators. They closed Summer North End. What's that big? It's open 24/7. Yeah, that's what I read.
So once I'd managed to peel Jody from the machine, we headed across Boston Common to find a more famous pub.
What the hell? I don't like this. You definitely don't like this. Okay. There you go, cheers at all.
Eastland. That unleaded.
The washer fluid, I think.
Back in the road.
Carpool karaoke.
Carpool karaoke. Only if you're James Corden.
You're so talented! I knew that was going to happen.
We're heading out of Boston now. The end of the trip. The main goal. Galaxian.
It's currently that way.
And we're stuck in traffic.
And of course we're stuck in traffic, yeah.
And we've got 1 hour 50 minutes. We're going to stop by at what do you call it?
Gas and Gulp. We'll find somewhere.
Denny's or something.
Denny's, I
Yeah,
hope,
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. What? Stopped at a little mom and pop's cafe, diner. So this was us on our last 24 minutes to the fun spot, and I'm feeling oddly nervous about the prospect, and I'm hoping they've got a Galaxian machine, because last night I had a quick look at like a video walk around the arcade. I couldn't see a Galaxian machine, but that's not to say there's not one. But we'll see. And regardless, we're going to play a few machines anyway. So spend 2 hours there, and then we've got the long drive home. And I mean long, 8.5 hours long. So next, you'll see us at the arcade. Cheers.
This is like a postcard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that over there.
Yeah, got laced up one side of it. Yep.
That guy was following us.
We're here. We are here.
We did it.
Leaving Jodie to practice, I walked through the halls sampling the delights. I took on the role of Luke Skywalker, stood up to the Imperials and blew up the Death Star. Then I helped Marge Simpson rid Springfield of a mind-controlled menace. Still feeling charitable, I helped a frog cross the road. And finally, I plumbed the depths to inflate dragons and orange balls with goggles and Dig Dug. After a while though, it was time to head back and see how he was getting on.
Right, so Jody was just coming up with excuses as to why
Well,
he's not going to get.
number one, it's too hot in here.
It's too hot. I think that with like 200 odd machines. By the way, this place is ginormous. There's like 200 arcade machines. I think 99.9% of them are on. There's a couple of broken ones, but
Yeah.
they're duplicates more than anything else. Nothing gets out. Yeah, it's too hot. He's never done.
I've never done a 10 flag before.
No.
So the big red flag means 10 flags.
Uh-huh.
And you get a big red flag after 10 flags.
And the closest you've got to me is 8.
9.
9.
But not in a real machine.
Right. No, but today was 8.
7.
Oh, is it 7? Yeah. But you did get a high score. So
I've got a high
your
score.
high score.
That's my high score.
That's a batter.
You watch those wee shifty purple ones though. They'll fly into you.
As I was adjusting the camera,
So you've done it? How do you feel? Mission accomplished.
Done it.
Look at that.
Big red flag, baby.
Yeah.
That's my highest score I've ever got in my life.
Oh, is it?
Oh, aye.
We are the Galaxians. There you go. You post that on social media.